always a fresh...
Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Over here, if you would.
This place is lovely. I might stay here.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
must employ every tool and tactic I both.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
Take it easy today. Welcome. I must say, this doesn't sit well with me at all.
crime committed here will see one confined to... jail.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Indeed. You are correct.
We must rest. Though the... I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
It would seem we have what we need to hand. Pray, follow me. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. This might be worth a read. We've arrived, just as planned. Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No, but know that tonight the moon shall... Well, well. I'd not put it is a love letter, one that draws on ancient symbolism. Put simply, what? Ha! Surprisingly, I know not who this Phasus is. What concerns me is this godswing. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, as to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess. And I'm not one. With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, 'twas a royal library that was sealed off in a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants. This sovereign attempted, alas, 'twould seem that, no, yet 'tis clear, what can we learn from this? Find my time in that tenebrous jail. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Alas, as I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom, though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you... What say you? Would you I am in your prey. Infiltrate the...
Here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Let me get that.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
juicy beast steak.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you... I see. After the rather... 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg, though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin to the recent...
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master. So, well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister, afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance. Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital... It would seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intent, I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling.
Sir Arisen, I trust that you will do what is right. Pray see to it that naught akin to...
I'll make a living if I get myself injured. I'm sure I can handle this.
The hours seem to fly.
If I had a helping hand.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
Got something for me? This place.
Best make haste, else I'll... Know you of any places for a stolen hour or for a spot? Looks like we both got some time on our hands. Looks like we both got some...
Not a chance.
Quiet, but I like you.
This is more than I bargained for.
Need someone to talk to?
Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your tea? A friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. Well, you needn't decide this very...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
wouldn't say no to a good thing. What else needs doing?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
It is worth considering, if we've the time.
Beg pardon, sir, but you're not. Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg. This letter must reach the hands of him. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island. 'Twould seem another route lies to the south. Only 'tis plagued by Monty. You seem the capable sort. Pray aid me in this matter.
We ought to see this to its destination.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm...
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Over here, if you please.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look now. I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Well, so I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
There's a time and a place for idleness.
Barely drag my ass out of bed. Years pass,
And still I learn.
Myself to a tickle
Chance
for
to
bed.
put my feet up is as welcome as my name.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. Come, I'll lead the way.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down their guard.
I'll keep them pinned down!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Fight will you remain level-headed. If our best will do.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Or end this world. This battle is ours. Imagine we're in need of a campsite.
It is enough to make camp only when we need it. We will dig down to see the high ground and fight it. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
I will see to it that the law is up.
Over here, if you would. We're here, and none the worse.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you.
I know where the person in question may be found. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. Here we are.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments still. I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystal. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power, however, small fragments are meaningless. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Let me get that. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye... reap. And so long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive... Understand this. The concepts of good and evil. It is a being, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must... Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, the cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. Ye need not seek the dragon. Aye. Make still. I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day, after all. Now that ye have been marked as a... So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature... A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The Godsway. However, Some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. The substance of which ye speak is formed of worm's life crystal. They retain a measure of draconic. Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come, I'll lead the way. Over here, if you please. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
My bedrolls. And a sharp zest. those colors.
Wonder if there are any ruins to be had.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.